So here at the Galvin Therapy Center, we teach kids how to do a lot of different things so that they can be more independent. So bike riding happens to be one of them that the kids love. I've had a lot of kids who are like, I'm never going to learn how to ride a bike. I don't like that. I'm scared. And then once they learn how to ride, they're good to go and they're just super excited about it. But there's a lot of things that parents can do at home that can help their own kids ride a bike. And so we run through the different steps that help both the parents and the kids. You know, how do we do the balancing? How do we teach the kids how to fall safely? Because that's a big thing that the kids are afraid of. How do we not have to run for miles and miles and miles? Although a good aerobic activity isn't necessary. You don't need a giant space. And so we want to be able to enable the parents to be able to practice this at home, because the kids feel so excited when they're independent on that bike and just riding. A lot of the parents get excited because then they can go on bike rides with the kids. It can be a family event. And so if we do it here or families do it at home, it's a super exciting skill for the kids to achieve. So what's different about this bike? There's no
pedals and no training wheels?
Right, no pedals and no training wheels. So we're just going to learn how to balance on this bike with no pedals and no training wheels. So what you're going to do first is you're going to sit, and with your 2 feet you're going to push, lift up your feet, and glide. So push and glide. Okay, now it is your turn. Sometimes they're still very nervous, and so I might hold them and support them just to make sure that when they stop, they're staying upright. So if they're that nervous, I'll definitely do that, or stay very close to them so I can catch them in case they're going to fall over, because I would rather they not at that point, because we want to build the confidence. So now we're going to do the push and glide on this bike. Wait a minute. So go ahead and sit on. Now we don't have training wheels. Now when you're on this bike, 2 feet are flat on the ground. So put 2 feet flat on the ground. So we don't want you up on your tippy toes, because that bike would be too big. So you're going to have 2 feet flat on the ground, because that way if you fall, you feel like you're safe. So 2 hands stay on the handlebars.
2 hands stay on this.
2 hands on the black handlebars, please. And now try the push and glide with the bike with the pedals. Go ahead, push and glide. No, we're just doing push and glide with your feet on the ground. Go ahead. So if you don't have a bike without pedals, you can do it on a bike with pedals. It's just a little bit easier without pedals. Push and glide. Whoa, that was a nice long glide.